people who are fasting now for Ramadan,
Yes.
what's a healthy way to continue through the days to come?
Okay, so I would really recommend that you hydrate on non-fasting hours. That's really key. To make sure you consume enough water when you're not fasting so that you really sustain yourself. I know that traditionally people eat a lot of sugar and a lot of spicy foods. That's really bad because spicy foods make you really thirsty. So if you're starting your fast with spicy foods, you're just going to feel thirst the whole day. Same with caffeine. Caffeine is really dehydrating, so you need to sort of not start the day with coffee because you're going to feel thirsty the whole day. Okay. Monitor your blood sugar levels. As I mentioned, if you're feeling lightheaded, severe nausea, fatigue, or even if you'll notice your urine is very dark, then be careful. Then just seek a little bit of advice.
What do those symptoms point towards?
You're having quite a strong detox, and dark urine is not really a good sign because it can be, that you're dehydrated or, there's an electrolyte imbalance. And if for some people, they can be driving and just pass out, So it's really...
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's just to be aware of those things. When you are breaking your fast, so remember your body's been hours and hours without food and water, the first thing you do is hydrate. Then you have a vegetable broth or vegetable soup just to get some nutrients in. Don't just dump fried foods and fatty foods into your body after a fast. After that, wait about 10 minutes and then have a main meal. Try and avoid, if you usually fry something, maybe bake it or grill it, avoid a large amount of fat ingestion. Because that's really puts a lot of strain on your organs. A healthy body will naturally detoxify. We've got organs like kidneys and the liver that naturally detoxify the body. So if we keep those organs healthy all our lives, we will naturally detox from, any kind of things, either whether it be through food, environmental. An unhealthy individual needs a little bit more support. So then they need to do liver detoxes or they need to take bitter herbs and things like that. But a healthy individual generally has a good ability to detox naturally.
Now, would you recommend someone who suffers from diabetes to fast?
No.
No?
No. I would say that they could do other things. So you don't need to do a full-on fast to be able to have the spiritual experience of fasting. So if that makes sense. So you would never have to, for religious purposes, put your health at risk. And for many people who are diabetic, they already struggle on even a healthier diet to even be consistent with that. And what's really amazing about religious fasting is that there's a sense of community, there's a support system, there's a higher purpose beyond yourself, the reason why you're doing something. So I know diabetic people won't just, they didn't just get there by default. They ate the wrong foods, they did the wrong things. So my advice to those people would be to, almost like an onion, just peel off the layers. So if you're used to having, a highly processed diet or a diet that's loaded with sugar, and not enough fruit, vegetables, healthy fats, just to embark on that would be an amazing experience and just as challenging. Giving up sugar would be just as challenging. Many of the people that have tried to give up sugar, they know what I'm talking about. It really is not the easiest thing. We have a chemical addiction to certain foods, and sugar is one of them. So even just doing that, and you could do that and still accomplish the spiritual experience of someone who's fasting without having to put your health at risk.
Vanessa, thank you so much for coming in.
Such a pleasure.
If anyone would like to contact you and get more nutritional advice, how can they do that?
So I have a website. It's www.vdanutrition.com. And I've got a Facebook page which is very active. I learn along, different things every day, which I share with everyone. So that's VDA Nutrition on Facebook.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, great, thank you.